Hi, my name is Leanne Wakowiak, and I'm here with...
I'm Coach Rohal. I'm also an NBTHS Phys Ed and Health teacher here at the school, but the boys varsity head soccer coach.
So what were some important memories from your childhood that encouraged you to become a head coach?
Some important memories, both as a team, part of a team playing soccer, and then outside with just my friends. I feel like I connected both with my teammates and my friends because of my leadership qualities. Maybe that comes with a lot of and great communication qualities. So I think a lot of times too I've had players or friends of mine just connect closer because of those communication skills that I have, which makes coaching, in my opinion, a lot easier.
What were some of your favorite soccer memories, like over your career?
Tons of soccer memories, both as a player and as a coach. So as a player, I can tell you about big goals scored against big opponents in big games, but I really cherish the memories that I make now as a coach with teams that I have. So for instance, in 2018, it was a freshman team that I was coaching at the time, and we only lost one game. We scored over 40 goals in the season and let up less than 10 goals the entire season. So stuff like that, seeing the success with those kids and seeing them develop over time, nice. It's a great way to create memories.
How does soccer impact your life?
It impacts my life in every facet. And honestly, that's the type of question like you can ask someone, and how does football affect your life? How does baseball? How does being a part of a play or music affect your life? It's great for my mental health in the sense of it's my escape from things that might not be going my way. And I go out into the field when I'm either kicking the ball around or with my team and we're in practice or even in a game. It's just a nice escape for me mentally because I'm just passionate about the game.
Who was the coach that influenced you the most and why?
I wish there was one coach that I could particularly name that has influenced me the most, but I have a lot of different coaches, both as a player that I've had and coaches that I've coached with, that you take pieces here or there and you try to put together a nice little puzzle in what your philosophy is. So I've had coaches that I've worked with coworkers, but I've also had coaches that were my coach that I said to myself, you know what, this is a really good thing we should implement to a team or a practice, and you just take those pieces and you try to put things together yourself for your own philosophy.
What lessons have you learned from previous coaches and how do you carry that forward in your coaching style?
Yeah, so with the coaches, again, it's the same kind of point where like every coach that you meet, whether you're coached by them or you're working with them, they all have a different philosophy. So I'm just trying to take what I think are the best parts in those different coaches that I've been under or that I've worked with and try to mix it and make it my own and put my own kind of flavor and twist on it.
What are 3 words you'd best describe yourself with? 3
words I'd best describe myself would probably be passionate, driven, and over the top. I don't know, is there a word for that now? It's cap or something? I'm just over the top. Exercises, the things that I care about at practice, but I'm very passionate about the game, and I'm sure my players will be the first to tell you about that.
What are some of your passions outside of soccer?
Well, I have a 6-month-old daughter, so that takes up a lot of my time outside of soccer, and it's great that she does. It's a great reset button. Things not going your way, you might have a bad game here or there. I get home, I see her, she makes me smile. We reset the next day, and it's like as if nothing ever happened, and it's good form to work and move forward when something isn't going your way. You can just come back and see it as a new day and do something better the next.
What has teaching taught you throughout the years?
Patience, pliability, and adaptability, right? The ability to you're seeing a new graduating class, you're seeing a new team when I'm coaching soccer. They're not the same people, right? So as a former student of mine, you're the only Leanne that I will have. There might be other Leannes that have the same name, but no one specifically like you. So the adaptability that you need to have as a teacher, the pliability in the way of being able to change the way you teach, your style, right? You need to welcome those kinds of things because teachers and coaches that stay closed-minded, that stay kind of the same way year in and year out, it loses taste, it loses flavor, and you lose the ability to learn and your interest to learn if it stays stagnant like that.
And what is any advice you have for upcoming soccer athletes and coaches?
work hard and hustle, whether you're a player or a coach, and when you think you've done enough, you haven't. Because again, the whole point of this, right? It's sports, it's competitiveness to it. So like I said, if you're trying out for a team, there's always someone that's working just as hard as you are for that same spot. You want to work harder than them. And as a coach, you want to work with the most competitive people that care about the same thing. So again, what you want to do is just make sure that you find the right people, you attach yourself to them, and you work hard and you hustle.
Any last remarks or anything else you want to say?
No, it was a pleasure sitting with you and going through this interview.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.